coming up in this read. And so you could be now getting to that point where you're like, look, if this person doesn't make a decision soon, I'm just going to get out of here. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to something different, because you're feeling at the moment like your time is just being wasted. Hi Taurus, we're doing your love reading for June 2023. If love isn't your thing, you can always go check out your general reading that I released at the start of the month, okay? And as always, everything that you need to know you can find in my description box and in my pinned comment below. Okay, right, what's going on for our Taurus collective, please, in love? Okay, this isn't the best card deck to try and shuffle. It's just really thick card. Right, so you've got Keep It Simple, Pucker Up Buttercup, and You Were Born With That It quality. Okay. All souls use words very sparingly, except of course for I, love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now, love the universe. PS, which sounds much better than wow, now, I love you. Sequence is important. Okay, so with keeping it simple, obviously you don't want to be overcomplicating anything right now, Taurus. I'm feeling that this is perhaps someone else running the risk of overcomplicating the situation with you, to be perfectly honest. Okay, I'm getting like the vibe of someone being stuck in their head here, and they're thinking in circles in their own head. Do you know what I mean? Pucker up buttercup, be fair and responsible will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Go for the love magnet, love the universe. Okay, pucker up buttercup. Usually we say that when things are about to be a little bit difficult, you know, like grin and bear it type thing. It's weird with this deck because the front doesn't necessarily always match the message that's coming out on the back. Do you know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you know what's really sexy? Not needing to be needed. Interesting. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? Talio, love the universe. That's like people not seeing you for you, but certain people seeing you for the version of you that they think you should be. You being made to feel like somehow you're not or weren't good enough, something like that. Okay, well this is showing me the energy, Taurus, of someone has made a decision here, okay, about you and them. And they're clearly having some kind of regrets about the decision that they made. Like, it could have been their idea to end a relationship or the situation, right? And now they're regretting that. So they have to pucker up buttercup and they have to just get on with it. You know, they have to get on with the decision that they made. It's a weird combination because it's I'm getting this energy of like stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. So I'm feeling that this person has probably been messing you around for a while, Taurus. They've been it's like their words don't match their actions or something. Okay, what's going on here, please? Our Taurus collective in love. Have a look at the situation, the obstacles, and the potential outcome, please. For Taurus collective in love. What is the situation? Thank you. A Two of Cups and a Four. Yeah, that's your situation. Your Two of Cups and your Four of Swords. Exactly. Someone's been messing you around. Like they've been dropping hints that they're interested, but then they're not taking any sort of action on it. They've been making things more confusing than is necessary. And so you could be now getting to that point where you're like, look, if this person doesn't make a decision soon, I'm just going to get out of here. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to something different, because you're feeling at the moment like your time is just being wasted. Okay, what's the obstacle? Thank you. A Queen of Wands. There could be another person that's an obstacle here between yourself and this individual. That could also be like a lack of passion or a lack of ambition. And then the Five of Coins in reverse. So that's the obstacle. Somebody refuses to leave what is otherwise known as a karmic situation or a karmic relationship. Something that is not healthy for them at all. It's almost like this is telling me that that person is trying in vain to make an unhealthy connection work, and they would be much better served leaving that. What's the potential outcome here, please, for Taurus in love? Judgment, the Ace of Wands, and Two of Wands. Okay, final judgment call, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. It doesn't look like it's going to work out with that particular individual, Taurus, okay, I'm not going to lie. It's indicating to me that you are going to make that final judgment call, and your final judgment call is to take it elsewhere, okay? Start again someplace else. Because whatever this situation is between yourself and this other person, it's just really not working out at all. Again, it's almost like they're cutting off their own nose to spite their face, because they're too afraid of something new. That it's like they're so focused on what it is that they currently have, even though what they currently have is unhealthy. It's weird, because it's almost like it's saying to me, look, they're too afraid to be alone. They think that the person that they're with at the moment is the best that they're ever going to get. And obviously we all know that that's not true. They're not coming from a high vibe place at all. And then you've got the Ace of Coins at the bottom of that deck. Yeah, a brand new beginning, a gift from the universe, investing in something new. I do see, Taurus, that the chances are quite high that you're going to be leaving this situation in the past. I am seeing that for the majority of you. But again, that's more to do with the inaction of the other person. Because you fully understand that you can't hang around and wait forever for someone who is being very, very unclear. You know full well that you were born with that it quality, you know? You know full well that someone out there is absolutely going to love you for who you are, and that they're not going to mess you around. And clarify this energy, please, for Taurus Collective. We'll start off with the Two of Cups and the Four of Swords, please, to clarify the situation for our beautiful Taurus Collective. Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, Four of Swords. The gift. Yeah, you're a gift, Taurus. You know that you've got a lot of beautiful, positive qualities to bring into a relationship. There's something really triggering about this particular individual, because they do remind you quite a lot of certain people of your past who weren't appreciative of you. I'm feeling that spirit is offering you something here as well, Taurus. Spirit's offering you a new direction with a new person. And clarify the Queen of Wands and the Five of Coins in reverse for the obstacle, please. Queen of Wands and the Five Coins in reverse. Okay. Occupation in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. The obstacle for someone. I'm just going to say it, okay, Taurus? Again, I don't know what side of the table this is coming from. It feels like this is the reason why your person of interest is sticking it out with an individual that they know full well is really not healthy for them, okay? There's financial dependence here that's going on in this energy, okay? So your person of interest is financially dependent on that karmic, all right? It could be the fact that they've recently lost a job, or that they've been out of work for a while through some kind of ill health or something like that. They're not really interested in the relationship at all. This is all about surviving. And so this person has surrendered their own emotional health and emotional well-being. I want to say mental health and mental well-being also, so that they can keep their current lifestyle of having a place to live, having some food to eat, having someone to pay the bills for them. Do you know what I mean? Like this is full on your person in strictly survival mode only. That's what's going on here. Okay. And clarify Judgment, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands for Taurus in love, please. Thank you. Adjudication. I mean, it could be something about the courts for some of you. There could be some kind of court order that's been put in place that is also stopping your person of interest from breaking free and pursuing the life that's going to make them happy. Some kind of court order that where you know it's already been dictated to them. Look, you can only do this, that, and next. You're not allowed to do this, that, whatever. I'm feeling that this is more to do with you, though, Taurus, because it's in your potential outcome. You're going to be looking at the situation from a very analytical and a very well-informed perspective, okay? Because remember, see with this is all about looking for the truth in a situation that is backed up by facts, not what is someone's truth to the situation, okay? Adjudication isn't interested in someone's truth. It's interested only in the truth and the facts, okay? So that's where you're getting that heavy analytical viewpoint from. You're like that, okay, the facts are as they stand. They've done yada yada yada. They've said this, that, and the next. Things aren't making sense. They're stopping me from pursuing my own happiness. That's literally you're taking back your power. Okay, you are being the judge and the jury in this particular situation. Taking back your power, as I said. And then the energy at the bottom of the deck, main male. So you could be identifying with being this main male energy, or that could be the person that you're dealing with. It's under the stars, the northern star. You're heading in the right direction, Taurus. Spirit's telling you you have to keep it moving. You have to keep things fresh. You cannot allow someone else to keep you from what it is that you're wishing, dreaming, and hoping for in your own life. Can you clarify this further, please? Our Taurus collective in love. I do feel that this individual has been really quite selfish towards you, Taurus, which is unfortunate for them, because when you've got a gift of a person, a gem of a person in your life, the worst thing you could possibly do is take that for granted, because they're going to end up losing it, and they're going to end up losing it for good. Clarify this energy, please. The Two of Cups, Four of Swords, and the gift. In a roundabout way, Spirit's saying, in a roundabout way, this person is actually doing you a favour by not being with you, and by you not being with them. That is actually a gift. I know how horrible that sounds right now, but give this a couple of months and you will see what it is that I mean exactly by that, okay? Because this type of person, they legit do hold other people back. They really do, because it's like they have this tight grip on someone's ankles, metaphorically speaking, that the other person can't move, and that they can't tap into their own ambitions because they're too busy dragging the weight of the other person that's clinging onto their ankles. Do you know what I mean? The Ten of Hearts. That's good fortune, okay? Now this means that any and all negativity that's been going on, Taurus, is being corrected, okay? And you can see as well, there's little Alice. She's so cute, but she's holding a chest piece, okay? A chest piece. So you've got the you're playing some winning moves, all right? Remember what it's clarifying. You're playing some big winning moves. There's also a little black cat here as well. That is symbolic for protection. So you're being protected quite heavily, Taurus, from the influence of this particular person. And you will find very, very soon that you're going to start to feel a lot differently towards them and about them as well. It's like that veil has been lifted and you can see beyond who, do you know what I mean? You can see their hidden depths, basically. And what you see, you're not necessarily going to like. It is going to be quite upsetting. But ultimately, it's better that you see them for who they truly are right now before this thing gets any further on down the line. Do you know what I mean? And again, remembering with your Two of Wands as well, that can be saying, look, it's not too late for you to turn around and back out of doing something. You've still time to change your mind. Yeah. And then your 10 of Hearts. Good fortune is coming. Absolutely beautiful. So you're going to be thriving in spite of whatever it is that this person's put you through. Can you clarify the Queen of Wands, Five of Coins reversed, Occupation and Lovers reversed for Taurus, please? Can you clarify the obstacle energy for Taurus? Thank you. The Three of Hearts. This one's all about being cautious in your relationships, okay? This is sorrow that has been caused by someone else's inability to be discreet, okay? And again, I can perfectly see why that would be part of your obstacle. I do want to say that it's likely someone's been mouthing off about you, about your business. It's very, very probable, okay? Not guaranteed, but very probable. I'm getting the impression as well that somebody's been greedy and they're only focused on consuming. It's getting to the point where they're consuming too much, and the issue is they've been consuming what doesn't belong to them. Interesting message. It's a gold digger. That's a gold digger. You can clarify the potential outcome energy for our Taurus collective, please. Thank you. A Queen of Clubs. This is a very helpful and confident individual, okay? Very gentle and pleasing with your Queen of Clubs. I mean, they could have dark hair. Your Queen of Clubs is associated with usually a dark-haired, confident woman. Your court cards in cartomancy, they almost always are people, right? It is quite different from tarot in that regards. Very rarely is it describing an energy. Now, you could be this dark-haired, helpful, confident, gentle, pleasing woman or feminine person. That could be a description of you. Or that could be describing someone who potentially, for those of you who are seeking legal aid and assistance, that could be a description of your lawyer or of your solicitor or of some other legal professional. That could also be a description of any number of any other people that potentially are in a position to help you to cut the ties with this person, this situation here, and start moving forward in your life in a very healthy way. Okay, I do feel for the majority of you that that's a description of you. What's under there? The Three of Clubs. That's a very successful marriage. It's love, happiness, favorable long-term conditions. Okay. If you were struggling financially, this is indicating that you're going to be getting a second chance financially. So say, for example, if this entire timeline has been describing an individual who got you into quite a lot of debt because they were just taking from you constantly, and they never ever contributed to the family pot, as it were, but they were quick enough to take it out. Because of that, you ended up in a lot of debt. It's saying, look, financially, you will be able to rebuild, okay? Not necessarily able to reclaim what it was that they took from you, but you will be able to rebuild, right? And with that being, oh wow, that's really bizarre. It's a bizarre illustration. It's like a turtle, but it's got the face of a cow. It's like a cow turtle. I haven't a clue what that's all about. And then it's got like pig's feet. So that's like a hybrid of lots of different creatures. It's weird. I'm trying to figure out the symbology behind that one. You're rebuilding. It is going to take time. But when you do rebuild, I'm getting milk and honey. When you do rebuild, you can end up with a lot more than what you went into this situation with in the first place. Okay, so make sure that you keep that hard shell. Make sure that you keep your growth protected from that. All right. Strange messages. Can I have a healing message for our Taurus collective, please? Healing message for Taurus in love. Oh, whoa. Don't go jumping away everywhere. Okay, battle and memory. What's under there? Play. See how they're dancing in the storm. They're playing in the rain. You've learned how to dance in that storm. Given the context of your read, I would say that's really incredibly appropriate. Battle. Let's have a look at this one first. Your fives are all about change, fear of change, fear of the unknown. Okay. Okay, crows are incredibly territorial and they will fight intruders to maintain order within their space. You may find that defensive feelings are brewing, whether from within or from an external source. If you have perhaps stepped on some toes or entered into someone else's territory uninvited, then be prepared to deal with the consequences. This card may also indicate that you'll need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate into your space. Take notice of the crows sitting on the wires. They're not involved, but they're watching on to see which bird is the victor. This may indicate that when it comes to your situation and the battle that's currently brewing, there may not be much in the way of outside support for either side. This could be an advantage or a disadvantage depending on your position. So either you're wanting to have it out with someone here, Taurus, for their ill treatment towards you, and the fact that clearly somebody was using you, so you're wanting to have it out with them, or this is someone else wanting to have it out with you because they feel that you could be getting involved in a situation that that they're saying isn't of your business. Do you know what I mean? Just take it as it resonates, okay? I am not in charge of the messages that come out of these cards, okay? My job is literally just to translate the information to you, right? I don't sit and judge anybody. There's nothing to do with me. Right, number 29. Memory. Crows never forget a friend or a foe. Yeah, that is absolutely true. You do not fuck with crows. Because they will tell their entire family all about you. Whether that's good or bad. They will really fuck your shit up if a crow doesn't like you. In changing populated landscapes, these remarkable birds recognize the faces of those who have hurt as well as who has helped. When crows spot a predator or a known human who has been less than kind, they all go into a frenzy, calling out to all that danger is near. They spread the word about the good stuff too, such as people who tend to share their lunches or places where the food is often discarded. What is remarkable is that they also pass down the memory of their experiences to their young. As complex as these birds are, forgiveness does not seem too likely. Yeah, they're very unforgiving. Memory asks for you to examine areas where you may be letting a past hurt or a past situation impact on how you engage with someone today. Are you cautious or holding a grudge? Do you expect others to behave in a certain way because of past behavior? It's an interesting message there, because I tell you what I'm actually getting for this one, Taurus, is like, you can forgive an individual for their past indiscretions towards you, right? That shows you the caliber of human, compassionate human that you are. But that does not necessarily mean that you're gonna throw open your doors and let them come sauntering back in as if nothing had ever happened, because that would be stupidity. There is a strong message here for you, Taurus, about the differences between holding grudges and holding on to your own personal boundaries, okay? There are going to be certain people out there who have got something to say about your situation, and when all is said and done, it's none of their business, because it didn't happen to them. They're not you. They are not your experiences. You are your experiences, and they shouldn't be trying to dictate to you what you can and what you can't, or what you should or shouldn't be doing, okay? However you handle this situation is completely up to you. You do what's best for you, but you also need to ensure that you're holding on to your boundaries at the same time. Boundaries and grudges, and I cannot emphasize this point enough. Boundaries and grudges are two entirely different things. all right? So don't allow anybody to guilt trip you into thinking otherwise. What is Taurus's focus for the rest of June, please? Taurus's focus for the rest of June, please. These cards are being so weird today, it's funny. Okay, so your focus, you've got the card of Libra. Consideration, fairness and harmony. So your focus is, are you being considerate and fair and kind to yourself and individuals around you that you consider special to you with that Libra energy? Okay, it's all about relationships, partnerships, justice, equality, balance, fairness, doing the right thing. So your focus is going to be on those relationships that are actually, I want to say, worthy of your time and your efforts, that are worthy of your consideration. Are people being fair to you? If not, why not? And what can you do about it? You know, are you being fair to others? Are you in harmony with your, it sounds cheesy, but are you in harmony with your higher self? Okay. Have you given yourself enough consideration? Is there something that you've missed? I'm feeling as well that this is probably someone who is wanting your attention and your consideration. It could be a Libra, it doesn't necessarily need to be. Okay. Also, for anyone who is interested in the zodiac information, I don't believe that I gave it out. You have got, and again, this information is not going to be beneficial for everybody. Okay. Yeah, you've got Cancer, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, and Libra. Okay. What else, please? For our Taurus collective. Taurus, thank you. You be you. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say to you before. Are you in harmony with your higher self? You be you. Practice radical acceptance. Yeah. There is nothing more liberating than radical acceptance, self-acceptance. It's a beautiful message for you, Taurus. But yeah, that is what I have for you. It's up to you what you do with this reading, okay? Tarot is not in charge. It is not a scapegoat. It is not a crutch. It's just a guide, all right? You're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching. I absolutely love and appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.